Yo, boy, Pack Punch here, back again with my boy Old Dish. What's going on, Old Dish? How's everything going with you, man?
Going
Welcome
good.
to another episode of Otaku Town, everyone.
It's going good,
Welcome.
man. It's going good. How's everyone? You guys ready for another Otaku Town episode? Last week we talked about My Hero. This week we're gonna talk about Attack on Titan. I'm doing pretty damn good. It's been a busy day, but I'm doing pretty good. So, the weather's getting cold out there, though. It's getting very cold, but I'm excited because, yeah.
Man,
How are you, though, Pack a Punch?
I'm really good, man. I ain't got nothing to complain. Everything's good. Just rewatching some of the Attack on Titan's like past episodes and just remembering how like cinematic and how the music was. And like all the crazy scenes was going on. Remember with like Annie in season 1 and stuff like that. Like,
Oh yeah.
and you know, a lot of people, yeah, Attack on Titan was a lot of people's gateway anime. And it wasn't mine. I'm not saying, but it was just I'm glad Attack on Titan actually came out because it changed a lot of people's perspective on what anime was. Because a lot of people just thought anime is Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and guys powering up, tearing off their shirts, and they didn't think they had any further plot into it. But Attack on Titan actually, wasn't exactly that. So, Attack on Titan was great.
Yeah.
I love season 1.
And before we get into crazy,
What do you think
details,
of season 1? Like,
Oh.
what do you think of the opening of Attack on Titan, like, and the impact it did for the audience itself?
Before we get into details,
Like,
I just want to warn everyone: this will be spoiler talk. We're gonna get real deep into all of Attack on Titan, to where they are at in the
anime speaking, not manga.
not manga. Manga's much further than the anime, but where
Yeah,
they're at the anime so far. So season 3. So we're gonna talk all the way up to that. So we're gonna talk about everything. So just a spoiler warning. So if no one has watched Attack on Titan, you probably want to skip. If you want to watch it, just watch Attack on Titan, then watch this.
If you haven't watched season 1 by now, then. But we're going to talk about even the latest episode that just came out last Sunday. So
spoilers.
if you haven't watched it, go on Crunchyroll and watch it, and then come back here.
No.
And we'll also post a YouTube link for our chat. So
Yes.
definitely watch it later on.
Yes. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan, please do watch Attack on Titan. All right, now we're going to go into details. So you guys have been warned. All right, spoiler alert. And you were saying, how did I think about season 1 and its opening?
Yeah, what do you think of the impact Attack on Titan had just for from what you hear from a lot of non-anime fans, first of all, because we can get to anime fans all day.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the people who haven't really liked or even watched anime.
Well, it definitely made an impact on the anime community. I remember when it first came out, and I mean, I would say lots of people became anime fans when the anime came out. I feel like just the music, the action, and the not knowing what was going to happen. And to me, it kind of felt like a little Game of Thrones-ish, especially, if you watch the first, 5 episodes of season 1, you're like, holy shit, things are happening quick. People are dying. So, it surprises you, and, overall, I mean, a lot of people that that fantasy, it's kind of fantasy in a way, I don't, and action and everything, the animation and everything. But it became so popular that it made a lot of anime fans become anime fans. And so we should kind of see that lately now. I've had a coworker, and he watched anime before, and he hasn't watched it in a long time. And then I told him I watched anime, and I started telling him about this anime and stuff like that, all this newer stuff. And he's then he went back and watched it. And now he's into it. He's like, oh shit, this stuff is pretty good. I feel like Attack on Titan did that for a lot of people. Dude, I seen Attack on Titan, and and then you ask them, well, have you seen this anime? No, I haven't yet. Well, you need to watch this. So it kind of opened up to people. I feel more comfortable watching anime. I don't know why, but that's how I feel. I mean, how do you feel about people now? I mean, it just made a huge impact. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did. Everyone was going crazy. Even when they were released in college, my friends were like, "Oh my god, have you?" He's like, "You watch Attack on Titan?" Because one of my good friends, he actually bought me Attack on Titan shirt, and he was like, "They were like, oh, you watch it? Oh my god, it's so cute, the shirt, blah blah blah." And I'm like, Yeah, I watched the season. You know, it's dope. You know, and I got my brother hooked on it. He was like, bro, what happened in the forest, and then Levi and his company.
Yeah, even the first
He was
episode,
like,
man.
bro, that was crazy. He was like, oh my god, the female Titan. Who's the female Titan?
Oh hell yeah,
Um,
dude.
I think Attack on Titan did this thing. You know, like you said, they did that Game of Thrones thing,
Yeah,
and it just hit it on the nail. Like, because first episode you just have the walls breaking.
yeah,
And you're like, what the
breaking.
fuck is a Titan? Like, it's like a Titan. What the hell is that? And then you see a big monster just come in, boom, breaks the wall. And then you're like, oh shit, it's just fucking chaos right now.
Oh
Then
yeah,
Titans coming in and eating people and shit, and
Aaron's
then people
mom.
escaping. It's see, you unfortunately in their world they have to have a disaster for our enjoyment. But I
It's
think
probably
that's
not an
what a lot
anime
of
world they
things are
want
a
to live
lot of
in.
like. And that's a niche. That's a big niche because if you think about it, there's a lot of shows and movies and a lot of animes that are basically apocalyptic, to be honest with you. And a lot of people would like to see apocalypse in an anime setting. And they try to make it like they make their own world of it, crazy big sandbox. And it's just like Walking Dead. Like you put a world of zombies and titans, and they just devouring people, and you just like, where the hell these things came from? You want to know the origin, how the hell they killed almost everybody, or how the hell people got into the situation. And um Attack on Titan didn't nail that perfectly because it just was like, it hit us with so many um thoughts. It's like, yes, it was great, the action, but I think what Attack on Titan sells the most is the conspiracies.
Yeah,
It always keeps you guessing. Like, huh? I wonder what's under that basement. What's under that basement? Is
yeah.
it
It
like an
starts with the
anti-killing
key.
weapon?
What's the
Can
key?
it kill all the Titans? Is it the thing that made all the Titans? Is it the thing that can do this? The thing is this super secret power? Is it how's Eren related to all this, and what is Mikasa about, and what's Armin's family, and who's these people who's joining on the side? Why are all these people alive? Who's this girl with the bow and arrow and the gun?
Yeah,
And then who's the scientist? And then
lots
who's
of
the real
questions.
leader of this infrastructure? And how did Titans come about? Like, the biggest question we have, where
Yes.
the hell Titans came from. So,
And why is no one
um,
talking?
and then that was just like, some of these questions you never get answered. And it's not for, hey, they'll never be answered. It's just that
For
they
what we
keep
know right
you
now.
on your toes. It's like, all right, I got one answer. Now I'm gonna get another 7 answers. I mean, another 7 questions, 9 answers, and then you're just like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened. It's like, all right, so all right, we understand how it started. Now, what's next. And I think the author does a phenomenal job of doing that.
Yes.
You know,
Kind of reminds me of Lost. How I felt about Lost. If you ever watched the TV show Lost.
I never watched that. It
No, it
just,
was.
I
It's like
just
one
never got
episode
around
was
to it.
like I got 10 more questions, and then next episode you're like, okay, I got 2 answers, but now I got another 8 more questions. That's how I feel about.
And then you're like, did that person die? Did it
Yeah,
not? I'm just confused.
yeah,
So, like, Aldrich, what do you think about like season one in general?
very good.
What was, all right? Let's say this.
And that's a short answer, but
What was like your top three? What do you think? What was your favorite moments in general? And what was one of the moments that you loved the most? Like out of season one, like you're
ooh,
like,
that's
oh
tough.
man, that scene,
There's
that
a
scene
few.
gave me
There's a few
goosebumps.
scenes for sure. But overall, season one, freaking good. I mean, the pacing was like pretty damn fast. Like a lot of shit was going, like a good pace. Like every episode, it had something happening. Um, like freaking, people dying, freaking more questions, and like holy shit. The scene I could probably remember the most, is fucking when Aaron got Aiden. Like that shit was like,
Oh
is he
yeah,
fucking dead? Like, are you serious right now? Like he just got,
yeah. You're like, oh,
I'm
he
like,
just killed off the character, and then you're like
yeah,
thinking like Armin's is gonna be the leader of this episode. He's the main protagonist.
Yeah, I'm
Damn,
like,
like damn, that
holy
happened
shit.
fast.
Like that was like that seemed probably the most like memorable, just because I'm like, did this just happen? Because like that was a little bit later. No, I was wrong episode. Like, because a lot of people were dying, and then because he's like, I'm gonna kill every Titan. I'm gonna do this. This is my mission. And all of a sudden, he just got wrecked. I'm like, well, that sucks. I'm like, oh
Oh
shit.
my god. Like he,
I guess he's not wrecking. His dream's over.
I'm like, yeah, I guess his dream's over. It's like,
Oh man, but that was probably the most memorable scene. Just because I was surprised at the time. But obviously that doesn't happen. Aaron is, the Titan man. I love the background music. I think probably season one is probably my favorite background music out of the other two seasons. I think they do a really, really good job in that first season with all the background music. Maybe season three could do it. I don't know. We got a lot more for season three. I think we're almost halfway.
they use a lot. They use a lot of the same ones.
Yeah,
from
but like the
season
tone, I don't know. This like, I mean, freaking when Mikasa there, when she thought Aaron was dead and about to give up,
two. She
and they
went
plays
smash. She
that.
went crazy.
They,
She was like, Aaron's dead.
I know,
I'm
and
gonna kill these Titans.
they played
Yeah,
that song there in the
yeah,
background. I was like, holy shit, this is epic.
yeah. She was like, slice,
Oh yeah, man,
slice,
she's crazy.
slice,
Crazy in a good
slice,
way.
slice. She was cutting she was cutting the motherfuckers up. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You do not want Mikasa as like you do not want Mikasa as your girlfriend.
No.
Y'all
Unless-
who want like Mikasa as waifu or all that, nah.
Yeah,
You make her mad, she cutting people's up. She even threatens Levi. She's like, man, I want to kill him.
yeah.
She probably wants to, like, after Levi punches him in the face and she's Aaron like poop. Mikasa's probably waiting for that opportunity to slice Levi's neck.
Yeah.
It's a crazy girlfriend that you
doubt it.
don't want. That's a crazy girlfriend you
Unless
don't
you're-
want.
unless
You
you're
don't want no
Aaron.
troubles because like you think of, oh my lord, think about if you had a child.
Oh god.
I won't do it. But like, no, thank you. Give me Historia. I'm completely fine with that.
But she is my favorite character in the series, though.
Oh, Historia
No, Mikasa.
or Mikasa?
Yeah. She's definitely my favorite. How about you, though, Pack a Punch? What I want to know your opinion. So I would say that's the most memorable scene for me. I was gonna say if I could pick another scene, would probably be the whole tree battle at the end with Annie coming in there trying to plan. That was pretty badass too. When they were like trying to trap her and stuff. Yeah. But man, she was killing people left and right too. It's crazy. But anyways, what about you? What do you think of season one, and what is your favorite scene in season one?
Whew, season one was awesome, man. Like you said, it was the attention grabber. It was the not the creme de la creme, but it was like, ooh, what's this? I never had this taste before.
Yeah.
And it's really great. And if you guys don't know, the anime was produced by Swit Studio, which is famous for a lot of other animes like Seraph and Habaneri, and a whole bunch of other animes, but that's the first two I can come off my head. Awesome music done by Sawano, phenomenal. If you ever, I always preach about Sawano because Sawano kills every track, kills every single music, like almost no songs I just don't like for Sawano. Tone was just, the thing what I liked about Attack on Titan was just like, the first thing we got was generally, hey, we got Aaron when he was a kid, and then his mother got eaten, and then that became his motivation, and which was crazy. It was just like, damn. And then you see that scene with his father handing him the key, and you're just like, what's happening? And then Aaron sees his you see Aaron later on with his friends again, and he's training to become in the Survey Corps so he could kill all Titans. I think he was just at this point he was just completely filled with rage.
Yep.
About his mother dying and his friends dying, and he just wanted to fight the Titans, and he's crazy enough to go against the Colossal Titan, trying to go against the wall. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, try to chop it off, and then of course he gets burnt. But let me make it a little bit more simpler here. So I think the development and the pacing was extremely great, and I think what happened was Eren became a person who was, oh, I gotta do things by myself. I gotta become the guy who completes everything. I'm the shit. I'm the dude. Even without the Titan powers, he's like, I gotta do this. Not saying screw all of y'all, but like, yo, this is my destiny, my life. And then what happened was later on, he met Levi, and Levi kicked him down, and now she's like, yo, listen, bro, you got cool Titan powers and all that, bro, but you just one man. That bitch is looking for you. Annie, she wants you, bro. You either gonna stick with us and fight with us, or you just gonna do what you gotta do. Trust in our plan. So I think Eren learned a lot about giving up his role, not role like serious, like role, but like I mean like his responsibilities to somebody else. That's not like a bad thing. It's just like, hey, I have the opportunity to take the shot, but hey, the buddy over there gets a wide open three while I got, two people in my face. I could take the shot. So Aaron just passed the ball to somebody else. But unfortunately, that was the wrong person he passed it to. Because he can't shoot threes. But and that was really great. And then Aaron found his motivation that even if you're my friend, I still want to destroy all Titans. And that's what was so amazing at the last fight. And I think my favorite scene is probably that moment where Eren says, yeah, I'll trust you. And while he's in the horse, he's giving up everything. He's like, okay, yeah. I could turn to a Titan right now and try to fight her, but I'm not going to. And he's like, yo, I'll trust you. And he starts running off in the horse. And it's just like, I like that scene because it's not regular Eren. It's like, because Eren was, a hothead. Oh yeah. Like a lot of main protagonists. Complete hothead was just like, yeah, like I said, he was trying to do everything himself, and eventually he learned how to trust people to get things situated. And that's what I liked about season 1. That's my favorite moment. Of course, that moment you said is probably my top 3. My second moment is the fight, of course. But top 3 definitely, Eren getting eaten. That was crazy. I was like, ooh.
That one just shocked me. I was like, oh shit.
But
because it's anime, you don't know which way it's gonna go.
Yeah. So like, what's your like idea of Eren, or like what do you think is his possible role in the near future?
In the future, I would say Eren's future. It's kind of interesting to think of. Obviously, well, this is going to jump a little bit. That we found out that he has the powers of the Titan there, at least call him or control him, which is very interesting. Because my whole biggest question about this whole series is like, why are these people? Why did they put this world in this situation? And I imagine it has to do. I know I'm getting a little off topic here of the question, but like why did they put the humans in this poor world? I don't know if it's because it's like the whole humanity thing. Like they don't think that humanity is good for the world. Maybe I don't know. That's just kind of my theory. But with like Eren, I don't know. Eren's role is very interesting because the way how season 3's been going right now with the whole what's their name? Historia? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Okay, Historia. Like now she's become a queen and she's like the royal family. So we're kind of seeing that role, and I feel like it's interesting with his dad, how he was technically, protecting the world pretty much in a way from the royal family, which was Historia's old family. And now I feel like obviously he's going to be the hero. I think he's going to obviously whoever the armored titan and which is the hell's his name?
Not Bertolt, but
Which they left with a cliffhanger at the last episode because I was literally wondering, because I was like during season 3 I was like, okay, where's the Beast Titan? Because at the end of season 2 we see him by the wall and it's been a while, so where's the Beast guy? What is he doing? The Beast Titan, right? He's the Beast Titan, right?
yeah, he's the Beast
Okay,
Titan.
that's what they're calling him. So I'm like, where the hell is he? So I don't know. But that's a really tough question because I just don't know where his role could go because he plays a different main character than at least all the way it's been going. Because I don't, man, because Attack on Titan has so many damn questions.
Reiner's is the armored
Reiner.
Titan.
Yeah, the armored one. I don't know. I mean, I still think he's gonna do his goal. He wants to save humanity. I think that's the overall goal for Eren. Obviously has kind of having a rocky situation right now, at least or he did, where he was wanting to get eaten by Historia. He like kind of gave up because they were talking about his dad and stuff like that. So it's kind of like right now it's like I feel like it's like a growing stage for him right now as a character because he was about to give up and now his story is like, no, we ain't giving up, we're doing this kind of thing. So I still think his whole main goal is to save humanity. I think that's eventually what's going to happen, but I don't know. I just like I said, my biggest question is why are they doing this? These other guys. So, what do you think, Packmuch? What do you think his role is? I want to get your intake on this.
I think See, because the way Eren is, he's like,
He's kind of a mixed.
I'm not trying to say he's a catalyst, but
no, but he's.
I don't.
It's funny because his character switched a lot. Like he started as a hothead.
The thing is, it's like, yeah, he'll always be a hothead in his own right. He might be a quiet hothead, but he can still be a hothead.
But like at the beginning, he was like a hardcore hothead, and then he's kind of like toned down a lot.
Because I think I don't know. I don't necessarily think Eren won't be a hero per se. Like this is because I think in the world think of hero as this, like, you know, you basically save everyone, you know, like you're pretty much Superman. But I think Eren is the cause of a lot of this as well. Because if you think about it, he could have just gave up. They could have Reiner and Bertolt could have just taken him, and everyone would have been not dead. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you don't know what Reiner and Bertolt are doing. So
yeah, no, I do.
This is something to take in consideration, guys, because why did Reiner and Bertolt break the tower? And maybe what do you think Reiner and Bertolt broke the tower for?
I don't know. I kind of think maybe they're going against whatever, like who they work for. Maybe I don't know. They might, because with Reiner there.
But the thing is, think about this. Why did they use Titans? Why couldn't they just use humans? Just regular.
You're talking about tower in season 2?
Yeah.
Why they broke that tower?
Like why did they break the wall?
That's a really good question because I don't know if they're like rebelling against whatever in a way, but then they still wanted Eren. So I don't know if they're even like working like solo, like not solo, well, together, but solo from whoever this Beast Titan is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's a head honcho or not. I don't really know yet from what we've seen in the anime.
I don't think they're working like solo, because if you think about it, if you remember, like back in the day, like him and Annie and Bertolt, and now the Beast Titans in it, like that's 4 Titans, you know,
yeah,
that know of each other and stuff. So it's like it seems too coincidental to me. Like, you know, like you have 4 Titans that are pretty damn strong that know each other, and then
But in the last
I don't.
episode, they were fighting each other. Well, at least that we know. It looked like the Beast Mode was fighting the
Yeah,
two.
and then he said, "Hey, we're not capturing Annie. We're doing this mission." You
Yeah.
know.
So I just don't know. Like, I don't know what their motives really are. That's like the big question for me in Attack on Titan is like, what are their motives? What are they doing
What
this
do they
for? And
want?
why is there walls in the Titan or the walls or Titans in the walls and stuff like that? It's just I don't know. It's and then people know about it. It seems like a lot of the church people know about it. I don't know if it's a religious thing kind of thing.
Well, no.
Because now
Yeah,
we just
because
learned about the
the
royal
King.
family,
Hmm?
but now it seems like that's gone in a way, and there's still this where whoever Rainer and them are working for. I don't know. There's
Well,
like
the
it's
royal family's not really gone because the story is part of the royal family.
yeah. I'm just talking about like they were like the protagonists, but now they're done. Or at least for that what I know. I don't know. Like there could be more royal family members out there. I don't know, or maybe
And
someone
then
survived or something. I don't know, but
if you actually think about it, what's the role? Like remember because it was weird how like Reiner wanted to take Historia as well.
yeah,
I don't know why. It's just certain things that are like weird.
yeah, it's
Right,
very
that was
weird.
happening in this.
Like
Yeah,
why
in the
does they want
series.
these certain amount of people?
Excuse me.
Maybe there's a paradise, and they're like, you guys, we're trying to get you to go to this paradise, and they're like, no, we're not going. Rainer's bringing all these guys. There's a sanctuary. Like you're worth coming to this place. I don't know. I'm just messing with it, but
Yeah. He's like, come here, come
yeah.
here. We
You
have
have
an
been
amazing place.
chosen.
And then you go there and you freaking die and you get eaten and then somebody has your Titan powers. No, that's just one of the things that was just crazy. Like in the series, like in order to gain somebody's become a Titan, you have to get injected with some kind of fluid, which we still don't know where the hell this fluid
Yeah,
actually
who's the
comes
scientist
from.
that did it?
Hopefully, we get an answer. But till then, we're just waiting.
Was it Aaron's dad? No, because it had to be
Huh?
way before.
See, the thing is though that I don't think he made that fluid. It's just that think about it, because
Well,
they've been using this fluid
100
to
years.
turn people into Titans. They're family members, and then have them eat each other from the one Titan, the founding Titan. So
Yeah.
it's like the
How
that
did Aaron's
Titan.
dad get that
So
power?
they're just basically passing down a Titan power, and this Titan power has been passed down, and Aaron's dad hasn't been lived longer than 100 years
No. There's no way.
because he doesn't look like a 100-year-old man
So
to me.
no,
So
unless he's like got some.
so this serum or this fluid is coming from somewhere, and we just still don't know where it's really coming from or what does it really do. And then also, what the hell is Amir? Like if you think about it, because remember Amir back in the day, she was a human, and then she got turned into a Titan from her crimes and all that stuff, and she was made to roam the world.
Yeah.
And then she one day became a human, and my suspicion is she somehow ate somebody from like somebody ate somebody, or like I don't know, like
I
if
don't.
there's
Yeah, that's
any
a really
other
good
way,
question. I didn't think about it.
because like that's the only way for her to turn back to a human, because Aaron had the same thing, like his dad injected him with the fluid, and then he became a Titan,
And he
ugly as
ate. Yeah.
Titan, and he ate his father,
Yep.
and that's how he became a Titan, who could control his abilities. But Mir did the same thing, but we didn't see who Mir killed.
That's true.
So just wondering, like, who did Mir kill in order to, like, it just I think this, Attack on Titan, as I said before, it's a great anime, but I don't think Attack on Titan is known for its action. I think Oh yes, it's known for action. Let me
Is
take that back.
yeah, but
I
not
think it's
all
known
of it.
for its action, but the greatest development in the series by far is the way they create conspiracies. Because at the end of season one, what we had was Titans are evil. Blam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kill them all. But then at the end of the day, Aaron became a Titan. And not necessarily he's evil, it's just like he's a Titan who wants to save humanity. And then let's say no, the wall cracked, and then there was a Titan inside the wall. Huh, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, so that was
Lots
extremely
of
weird.
questions.
So they're kind of switching perspectives now. It's like Titans are not evil, and then think about it. And then they had us Rainer's a Titan. He was part of the Survey Corps doing probably a double mission, double a. He was a double agent. Bertolt was one, and Annie. So that was all crazy. Not only that, we had
This is like
um
the fake king. I was like, what the hell?
we yeah, we had the fake king, so that was a whole conspiracy on itself and then of hiding the real king who was actually a titan who had the power of a titan
Yeah.
at a period of time that can erase human memories of humans. Of selected humans. They can't erase Anchormans. That's the only thing. But that's very particular. That's very peculiar in itself. So we have conspiracies along with the king itself, and then with the general public, and then we have a third party, which is
Whoever
Rainer and
that
his
group
group.
is.
We don't, and they could be actually they could be. See, but then that wouldn't make sense because why don't they just work with the king? See,
Yeah, I
you
know.
could say they work with the king, but the problem is that they would have just reported to the king, and they would possibly been caught by it now. Because I
Maybe they
think,
rebelled against
I,
the royal family.
yeah, because I think the thing is like that gets rid of that argument is that Reiner and like the I think this season is mostly about hey getting rid of not getting rid of but understanding the conspiracy of why the king did what he did. Um, what's the king's role in the past? What did he do? And why does he want to? Why does he want Titans to rule the world instead of humans? And it's weird because it's like, what the hell humans do so bad to Titans? And if you look at it, if you think about this, that may be our answer to the question that says, hey, this is how bad this is how the world became this way
Yeah.
because maybe a certain individual, the king at that time who had that ability, he set loose titans. I don't know, maybe he started ejecting everyone with titan abilities,
Yeah.
and then he was like, here, kill them all, you know.
It was like a
Maybe that's
power
why.
domination thing, and then
Yeah,
it got out of
and then
control.
exactly, he controlled titans, and then at that point it's just like, dude, he can control titans and he can erase people's memories.
Yeah.
So like probably out of his own motivation or like at the time,
And
he was
maybe
like,
that
"Oh,
other
I wanted
group.
to get rid of Titans." But the thing is, at the end of the day, is like, why were humans so despised by the king itself? Like,
Yeah. Well,
you
maybe
know,
that other group, was rebelling against whoever was doing the making people into titans or whatever.
exactly.
Maybe
It could be
there's like
Reiner
this
could be
this war between the there's like two titan groups. There was the royal family, and then there was what Rainer's group is, whatever that
yeah,
is. And maybe
yeah.
the whole titan thing got a little outrageous and everything, and someone out there maybe wanted to
Everything goes
protect the humans, and that's why they put titans in the wall and shit like that. I don't know. There's got to be something like they don't want to get them
so
extinct.
so it's kind of weird because it's like if that's the case, then Aaron and all of them are doing something wrong because they should join up with their friend Bertolt. Well, Bertolt and Rainer.
Yeah,
So and Annie,
but maybe
but
it's. I just wonder what the
maybe
beast titans' intentions are because
yeah.
I don't know because like Rainer obviously they attack the humans and maybe the beast titan ain't happy with that. I don't know yet. Or maybe next episode I'll find a little bit
Beast
more.
Beast Titans is a beast, man. like there's nothing you can say. Like
Yeah, like
he
he's
can
freaking OP.
he can throw freaking rocks, horses at people, and then
Yeah,
it hit them
season 2.
directly on.
Yeah.
And
So I'm very
he
curious
just
what.
kicks. He just kicks ass, man. He just kicks so much ass.
Oh, there's like I
Man,
said. We got some comments here, just a little bit.
all right, man.
Give you guys a little comment section if you guys want to post any questions or anything. This is the time to do it. But I'm gonna read what we had earlier when we started the podcast here, and our boy Counter Yourself said, "Freaking Attack on Titan has been so good." We got Butters that says, "I don't watch it," so because we were talking about spoilers.
You need to watch Butters.
Yeah, and then our
Butters.
Herbs here said, "Pack with the fresh cut."
Oh, you already know, boy.
So
Man, I can't be ugly for too long, man. I'm gonna start breaking mirrors.
yeah. So you guys, if you guys in chat have any questions or anything, or theories or whatever you guys want to get your opinions in, please do write it in the comments. I will write it between our segments or just random times that we go comment time. You know.
Yeah, so spam us with comments, please. I like to discuss my thoughts along with y'all and answer any questions.
Yeah, I have to say that Historia has been moving up the ladder character-wise for me. Because she has just been doing some badass stuff. Like that.
She went to little wimp to big queen.
Yeah. I mean, she was a small character. Now she's the queen. And she's freaking... I mean, just, what was it, 2 episodes ago, I think? When she was the ruler of the walls. I was like, damn. That was badass.
You know what would be interesting, though? Think about this. Remember, imagine if, hypothetically speaking, this is what happens if, maybe if Rainer, let's say, like, I don't know if Rainer knows about her past, but like, what happens if he had like went out with her and then they had a kid and then they figure out he's a Titan later on. He's like, oh, and then she's like, oh my God, you're a Titan user, and then somehow, some way, he's like, hey, I'm pass this Titan ability down to you, or something. When he's about to die, and then she eats him and stuff somehow or some way, or maybe her dad finds out he's a Titan user somehow, and he's like, hey, eat him, and then she gains the power of an armored Titan. Like, that would be crazy. But I don't know if their relationship would work out because
yeah, I don't know. Rainer's
she's
got
a queen
problems
now. Like,
too, though.
she got yeah, I got a lot of problems.
That,
like, you don't know what the hell's.
What was it, like a flashback?
She'll be
kind of like soldier thing he's got going on.
Yeah.
Season 2, I gotta rewatch season 2 because I watched it week by week and I only got to watch it once, so I should go back and watch. Because I watched season 1 a few times. I showed a lot of friends season 1, and that was out. And then season 2, I just gotta go back and watch. I should, anyways. And season 3 has been pretty damn good. Damn, that Levi
yeah, but
fight and
like you were saying, like, the story's been moving up the ladder. She was a little wimpy character who didn't really do much, and then she became somebody who kicked ass. Like, she got her Titan kill. She killed her own father.
Oh yeah, man.
She killed her own father. The father that she always wanted. Father who wasn't there. And her memories got rewritten too, also.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
So yeah, she's definitely moved up my ladder for sure of characters.
But the thing is, like, thinking about it, like, she's only, I'm sorry to say this, but like, she's only just a face.
Yeah.
And I think the idea was like for her to kill her father and save the humanity was to show her that she's not just a girl who's just being used by a department or division of the military.
Yeah.
So when she did it herself, it was like, oh, she's really about saving the people. She's not, she's generally like us, and like, even the commander was surprised. Everyone, he was like, oh, I didn't think she would actually kill her own damn father. Like, goddamn, but like, will she really be queen forever? That's the real thing about it, because
it's hard to say.
She went so high, and will she even become corrupt at all? Like the rest of her family members, like, we should do this,
I think so.
we should do that. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think so. She
No, I
seems
think
too
she'll
nice,
say yeah.
but like you never know because characters can flip.
Yeah, she's a
Maybe
pretty strong
she
character now, though, compared to what she
yeah,
was.
she was,
I mean,
and I like
that took a
female
lot to kill
strong
her dad,
characters.
just because she almost fell in that same trap that all his other
Yeah,
kids fell in, too.
he that's crazy.
But
But I
she's
wish
still,
Iron would have done something with his armor ability that he just learned against
yeah,
his dad. Against the dad.
which was that was cool too.
Yeah. But it would have made more like at the end of the day it would make more sense for her to take out her father and the general concept of the story.
So, what did you think of that Levi fight with Kenny there at the beginning of season 3?
Oh man.
Oh God,
That
I
was
was like,
amazing.
damn, this shit is good.
It was so good.
Oh man, it was
Kenny
awesome.
was like, hey, he's like, hey nephew. Bah, bah, bah. And he freaking popped him and he's like, what's up, uncle? And then he starts dodging all these bullets and
And they
oh
killed his
man.
friends
I
there right at the
think
beginning. I was like, damn. He was all pissed off. His commanders there, the two when they were on the roof there. I think yeah,
it's just
that was damn good. The
that was a
animation was
great
sick.
opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
So
It was an amazing episode. That was probably I don't know, like season 1 was pretty good, but season 3 is
season
really
3 is right
great. I
there.
think this is my personal opinion. I think season 3 will be better than season 1.
Yeah.
But we have to see because the season's not done yet. So yeah.
But the pace wise and everything, I would say it's with season 1. Unlike season 2, it wasn't. Season 2 was a little bit slower.
Well, I think season 2 was just was like a setup season.
Yeah.
Like
honestly, season 2 to me was like, I just got more questions. Like that's what season 2 was. I mean, we got a little bit of answers, but not much.
Yeah. You just
like,
got
we're gonna
more
show this
questions.
Beast Titan. Okay, who's this guy? What does he want? What's he gonna do?
And then you're like, what the hell is Mir? And
yeah,
what's her
Mir's a
relationship with
Titan.
Story?
Like, oh shit.
What's her What's this with that? And then Titan people can
even with
not relive memories, but like could see what happened in the past and stuff like that.
who's the bald
The
character
relationship because
again?
you saw what happened when Aaron got touched by Historia's father and she was like, and he saw that and he was like, what? I just saw that. That seemed so real. Like, that's crazy.
Well, it's like who's the short hair or bald guy? What the heck's his name? That's in
Short hair, bald guy.
Aaron's squad there.
What do you mean?
He's not really bald, but it's like gray.
He's in the Survey Corps.
He's with like Aaron's group in that. He sees the one Titan that's laying on his home, and he thinks it's
yeah.
Like he's like, oh, I noticed her. Like at that time when I was watching season, I was like, okay, this is more questions. Like
yeah,
the whole question thing. So season 2 is a lot of questions.
I think that's the point because even at season 3 we had a whole question is like, how the hell did Aaron control Titan?
Yeah.
At season 3, we got an idea of how he control the Titans, but we don't as I said, like season 2 is more about questions and creating plot for everything else.
And I was nervous about that.
I don't consider it an action scene. Yeah,
I was nervous about the science chick.
There's
what? Oh, the science chick there. What's her name?
Oh, the science chick. I forgot her name.
Oh, the glasses there. I was nervous that she died in season 3. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, she could be dead, or she's not. Like when they were fighting Kenny's group there, I was like, oh shit, I hope she's not dead. Because Attack on Titan, you just don't know. They kill people, and then you're like, oh shit, that happened.
So, well, the only person who's invincible right now is Aaron, maybe a little bit Mikasa, and Levi. Yeah. Everyone else is up for grabs. Maybe Historia now, since she's queen. She can not die for a little longer. Yeah, everyone else can basically die.
Yeah.
If Levi is going to die, it's going to be through an epic moment.
Now, do you
has to be like, I think has to be more. I'm not saying more about Levi. Like we have more information about Levi. So hopefully we'll see what's going on.
Yeah. Now, do you think um Aaron there? Do you think he'll die like at the end of the season or the series, like the very end? I'm talking about like maybe whatever the last battle or whatever.
Yeah, probably that will happen.
You think it'll be like a
Dies, like,
sacrifice thing or something like that?
Yeah, something big like that. Because I don't think he'll just die in before the show before the show gets in its climax.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
You don't think he'll die?
What?
You don't think he'll die like like a sacrifice himself to save humanity or something like that, or whoever he's fighting at
Yeah,
the end?
yeah, something like that.
I was like asking this question, like, because like the whole thing with like One Piece, Luffy there, but I'm just kind of curious what Aaron's, the climax of the series if it come down. I imagine there's gonna be a decent amount of deaths.
See,
Towards the end.
what's even more interesting is since we know Aaron has an ability to even kill Titans, let's look at it this. Like, how will he conjugate all the Titans together? It's the big thing.
Yeah.
If he can go conjugate all the Titans in the world together and then kill them off, that'll be freaking sweet. But he has to learn how to control that ability to command Titans. Have them eat each other.
Yes.
So how they're gonna make that happen? It doesn't seem like Aaron has a limited range, because if he did, then he would just summon Titans from 100 miles away.
Yeah.
And also, does that scream also work on people who have Titan abilities already? And I mean Titan abilities, I mean people who control them. So you have to. I think this either that, and then they kill off the people like that, or Aaron or somebody, most likely Aaron, gets all the Titan abilities, and then he commands with the help of him learning his ability that he becomes. He basically kills all the Titans, just like, hey, to all Titans, I demand to kill you, and then it'll be the end of the series. Or it could be the reverse, where he has to fight off all the Titans at once, like all the other Titans holders, and then it's a freaking battle royale. That'll be crazy. I don't know.
Do you think there'll be a lot of deaths by the end of the series? Like throughout the rest of the series?
Yeah.
I feel like it will, just because of the style of the anime.
Huh?
I just like who I could see definitely a few. Like I could see Armin dying. I could see.
Yeah, I could see him dying.
I could even see Levi dying there.
Like Levi would die farther.
Yeah, it'd be much later, but I could see him definitely dying. Scientist chick I could see. Aaron I could see. I don't know if it will happen. That to me right now, I don't know. Like you were saying,
he has a big role to fill.
Yeah, he does. He'll definitely be at the very, very end. But I feel like, especially that scream. I like what you're talking about with the scream thing. Because imagine if he could. I don't know. Like, would they just gather a bunch of Titans and he'll just go out and kill all the other Titans?
And also the thing is this: if you really want to kill all Titans, you have to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's true. Really, when it comes down to it, maybe
you don't know if anyone else has the fluid, and if they have the fluid, they can inject it to themselves, and then they eat you, and then that's basically you die. Like they become another Titan. Then you have the Titan thing going all over again. So well, I think first of all, you have to stop the root of the problem, and the root of the problem is where the hell these serums come.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think you have anyone that you know?
What?
Do you think anyone's suspicious, like in the series that you've seen so far? Like you'd be like, maybe he's doing it.
I have no idea who creates the serum or where does it come from.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was maybe this person.
No,
I don't know.
like I have no clue.
Because you never
Nah.
know if they'll like foreshadow it, you know, like, oh, it was this person all along, you know.
No, it's not. It's not even in the manga. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's
I
not
know,
even
but
there.
I'm just kind of curious if it was like a character they showed a long time ago, which you didn't think it was, you know, like some Oda stuff, you know, from, you know, what
Yeah,
One Piece
like you
does.
bring it
Like,
back.
oh
Like
shit, I remember that guy. It
there
was
could be
him the whole time.
creators. Like
Yeah.
this is what I hop. But my theory is like it has to be something natural. Like
Yeah.
because the thing is this:
But someone's got to be getting that.
the people. I understand why the people in the original family had it. You know, the kings and stuff. But what makes it weird is that how does Rainer and them have it? Because remember, they have to turn into Titans and eat people first before you can become a Titan, of course. A Titan who controls his abilities and become, the armored Titan or the big Titan or all that. So it's just like, how do they get the serum as well? So I think it's something organic and something they make, or
Yeah.
I think it's some kind of tree or something
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah, I can see it, but someone's
or
got to
or
have
fruit.
control of that shit.
Yeah, and it's
Someone's
just
out there.
and it's not only like for one person. It's like that's why I think it's like a tree, like something you can grow and then you could just
Yeah.
suck nectar out or a fruit. But I could be wrong.
Or
That's just
maybe
complete
like in a
speculation.
mine or something.
Yeah, because it's just like it does or a rock.
Yeah, it
But
could be a
I
rock.
don't think it's like something like you make like with. I got a piece of apples. I'm gonna slice this thing up and then do this and this and like. I think it's more like supernatural in
Yeah.
itself.
I don't know why, but this
But the
random
thing
thought
is
came up.
Titan.
Oh,
But what's weird is Titan supernatural or is it natural? So
mm,
if it's made organically, then it's considered possibly natural. But if it's not, it's unnatural. But then, how did they
yeah.
become? Who created Titans and how did they develop the serum and what kind of concoctions? So you got to go through all that, and I think
Yeah, someone
I
was
don't
like,
think
I wonder what this tastes like.
yeah, it's
Oh
like you
shit.
gotta taste like nasty medicine, and then as soon as you taste it, you turn into a big freaking monster, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I want to eat people.
Then yeah,
Oh,
obviously yeah, because that's the only way they could like keep going is the blood or
exactly.
whatever. Yeah. And then when they ate it, they must have turned back into human. And were like, oh shit, I got powers.
Oh shit! But you don't. The thing is, you don't like you can't really control your body, which is kind of fucked up. Because like,
Yeah.
and also the thing is, this is like if someone did do that, like back in the day, it's like how did they make it into that or like and why do they keep creating titans for it if why do they keep putting them out like it's just a lot of things. It's just
Yeah.
like
You got some music
remember
playing there?
there was a yeah and it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Do you have music playing there at your place?
Yeah. No, this is all my neighbors.
Your neighbors? Yeah. I was like, oh hey, it's all good, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's very, very interesting. We do have some comments here from I love Isabella. He says, I
Yeah.
love Naruto. Naruto is popular in Islam. And then we have Zenris. My favorite anime is Ben 10 from China. Ben 10. I do enjoy Ben 10. But is that an anime or is that a cartoon? I don't know. Huh?
It's a cartoon.
Yeah. It's still a good show though.
It is.
And then Isabella, I love Isabella, says, hey, streamers, can you hear me? Obviously, I typed to him, said, yeah, we can. Well, I'd read comments, and he says, awesome sauce. So that is our comment section so far. The only thing that I was going to ask you, which was the little anime debate there, was who do you think would win in a fight between Levi and Mizaka when it came down to death experience, which we never even talked about, like their family at all, really. The family name.
I think just with more training, um, you Casa did really
Uh-oh.
Levi.
I can't hear you. Pack a punch.
Oh, I'm just saying, like Levi single handedly like beat the hell out of Annie like by himself if it
Okay.
wasn't for his leg. and Mikasa was having trouble. I think Levi only has an upper hand. Literally has a
that's
lot more
true.
training with the gear. If he didn't, then if they had the same time, it would probably fight. But we don't know if I don't know this. Like I don't know if Mikasa is better in the beginning than Levi because we never had too much um like training not training but like Levi going that's one.
Hmm.
She's the one who catches on the fast. She's like, I kill everybody, I kill anybody. Bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam. Slice, slice, slice. Levi's like, I
Which
don't care, like I'll kill anybody.
yeah, I probably
I
agree with
think I
that.
think I think Levi with training he was better with artillery. You
He's a
can
lot
make
more
that debate.
calmer
You can
too.
make the debate that he's better with the blade because in the spin-off series, he doesn't even use the long blades from the cervix. He actually small blade, and then he battles Erwin with the small. Yeah, he loses
Your
blade.
mic's going cutting in a little bit in and out there, Pack a Punch.
What?
It's kind of in and out a little bit, just recently. But I do agree with you that Levi, he's like a lot more calm now that I think about it. The other thing I could say about Mizaka is if Aaron was like hardcore in trouble, she might go like another level, but I'd still probably give it to Levi. I don't, but her rage is her downfall, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, because she gets a little bit too reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think her rage is probably even better. Like her, but like other than that, like she can't, she can't, she can't like really. She gets too much in the zone and then she forgets about her, probably about her maneuver gear. But that was when she was young. She didn't understand. She didn't use the maneuver gear that much.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know. I think she'll do a really good job if she fights against Levi. It would literally be who
Pretty
has
close.
the most battle experience. That's basically.
Yeah. Well, we never talked about the Ackerman family as well. The whole defending the king purpose, and which I'm shocked that Kenny only lasted that long. Like, I was pretty surprised. I thought that he would be in the series a lot longer than what he was.
You think he'll be like a bigger villain?
Yeah, I thought he would last a little bit longer, at least like a whole season. I thought, but that didn't happen.
You're like you want more
I just
more
thought we'd get.
backstory between Kenny and.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get more. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer, like back history with that, but nope, I was wrong.
Say nope, Kenny dies now.
Yeah, I killed him. I was like, damn, that was quick.
He's like,
Because like they introduce him, he's in it for a decent bit, and then it was like, nope, he's gone. I was like, oh shit, he's gone already.
I think the thing we gotta see is like, all right, this is what I think generally. Like, so we have the only way for us to know more about Aaron's father and his role and how he even got an attacking ability is that we have to see his memory somehow. Aaron is probably gonna uncover them somehow or some way, learn about what his father was plotting or something like that, and then he'll basically carry out almost the same actions but just Aaron way.
Okay.
And so we get a little. So from that we get a more history lesson on the state of the world back in the day and who were the influencers. Not only that, I think Mikasa's family is gonna be is also the Ackermans they're gonna dive into their past somehow or some way. She probably has like a hidden like a relative like Levi. I don't know if Levi just knew he was Ackerman, but Levi Levi's Ackerman. So like maybe they have somebody they know, or maybe they'll run across somebody who has the same not the same abilities but the same family inside the wall.
Yeah.
So maybe we get an idea of like a history lesson.
Yeah, we
Because I
definitely
think
need
what
some
Attack on Titan
history.
does the best, really well, is that they're using people, and it's like Naruto. It's like they use people as the history to tell their past story. and with the ability to look in the past, do that.
Yeah.
Well, for Titan, but we don't know about. I think for Ackerman it's going to be more people because can he introduce that him and him and he's related to them like biological. That's
Yeah.
so like you know the Ackerman tree goes pretty far. So the only way you can have anyone explain it is that someone who's a living actor, or you have a couple of books, but that won't be as fun. So they'd rather probably have another actor.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, guys, that is the 1 hour segment here of our new Otaku Town episode 5 here. I hope you guys enjoyed what we were chit-chatting about. Yes, Troll Nation, I have seen your messages. We're just doing our podcast right now. But thank you guys for all that showed up for our podcast stream.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching our podcast. I really appreciate you visiting Otaku Town. If you're first source, please subscribe to Oldish22 if you would like to see the podcast. If you would like to see some anime content, go on YouTube, PackPunchTV.com. I mean, not .com, PackPunchTV. And then you can see some anime content regarding your favorite show. Check me out over there.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so thank you, Twitch family, for watching the stream. And then this will be going on YouTube. And then we are now on 6 apps right now for our podcast. I think I'm going to make a command so I can do it in chat here. But we're on Spotify now. We're on Stitcher. We're on Breaker. We're on Google Play. Pocket Cast. I feel like I'm missing one, but I think we're on 6 apps now where you guys could find the podcast. Please, if you can rate it or just put it as your favorite or like it, that would be awesome. And
put it as your favorite because we dope as hell.
Yeah, we love talking anime. We get real deep into this anime. All right. Next week will be our next episode at Friday at 10 p.m. as well. It seems like Pack and Punch's neighbor's got a party going on there.
I do have a party going on. It's my neighbors are having fun.
No, it's all cool. I just think it's funny. But anyways, no, I do appreciate it. I'm Oldish22.
I'm about to go there.
Oh, are you?
I'm about to turn up.
Oh, yeah?
I'm about to turn up. I'm about to go get lit.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm Oldish22. I stream on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/Oldish22. You can find me if you want to message me or DM me about any anime questions or anything, really. You can find me on Twitter at Oldish with 3 2s. It's 222 because I got to still switch it. And then I'm Oldish22 on YouTube, and Instagram is where you can find me as well. So I appreciate all you guys for coming. And definitely subscribe to this man, Pack a Punch here. He's got really damn good videos, anime videos on YouTube. The guy deserves it. He's great. He brings in, it's funny. All right, check out his videos, and he's got great information about anime coming out. So, no, dude, you got great videos, man.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. See y'all next time on Otaku Town.
Yeah, see ya.
I gotta go.